Here's the UK and Ireland weather forecast for July the 3rd through to the 5th, 2013. That's this Wednesday through till Friday. Looking at Tuesday's highs then, not as high as what we've been seeing previous to that, highs of around 17 or 18 degrees because there's lots of cloud cover over the country today, on average around 14 degrees Celsius overall. And the low temperatures early coming into this morning on Tuesday morning were around 6 or 7 degrees in some rural areas. On average though, it remained above 10 degrees, 10.1 overall. More settled weather near the end of the week with warm temperatures, particularly in southern and eastern England, especially on Thursday and Friday. Particularly Friday into the weekend, we'll be seeing very warm weather. And that's because there's high pressure just off to the southwest there near the Azores, and that's going to creep towards the United Kingdom and Ireland over the next few days and eventually move over us, especially towards the south of the country, towards the weekend. Looking at Wednesday though, there's a lot of cloud towards the south and the east of England, but more sunshine appearing along the western coast of England and Wales and the eastern coast of Ireland as well, into Scotland as well. Central Scotland in particular will be seeing lots of partly cloudy skies, and the best temperatures will probably be seen around South Wales, where we'll see a high of 22 degrees Celsius and even 24 in parts of southern Ireland, 75 degrees Fahrenheit. Coming into Wednesday night, there is more rain on the way, especially for parts of northern and western Ireland and along the western coast of Scotland as well. That's where we'll be seeing the heaviest of the rains, maybe even a little drizzle in parts of Wales as well. But towards the east of England, we'll be seeing clearer skies, clear especially towards the southeast of England, with low temperatures of around 11 or 12 degrees Celsius in Scotland, no lower than 16 in parts of Northern Ireland, 61 degrees Fahrenheit there. Looking at Thursday, it's continuing to be unsettled. More rain for parts of northwestern England, especially near the Scottish border, and along the western coast of Scotland we'll be seeing more persistent rain falling here. Elsewhere it will be a bit more broken up, with sunshine in between for many other areas, and the places where we're most likely to see no rain at all is for the southeast of England, where we'll see partly cloudy skies and the best of the temperatures around 25 degrees Celsius, 77 degrees Fahrenheit, under the clouds and rain, a high of only around 17. Looking at Thursday night, most of the rain has abated. In parts of northern Scotland there we might see a little bit of drizzle holding on throughout the night on Thursday. Elsewhere it remains dry, albeit overcast in Scotland and in Northern Ireland, but for all ports south of that will remain partly cloudy and even some clear skies in some areas, with low temperatures of around 10 or 11 degrees in Scotland, no lower than 13 or 14 degrees in parts of southwestern England, 57 Fahrenheit. Looking at Friday, another good day for many areas, mostly sunny skies for parts of central and southern England, partly cloudy skies for pretty much the entirety of England and Wales and southern parts of Ireland as well. Maybe a little bit of drizzle along the western coast of Scotland for an unlucky few, but partly cloudy skies will dominate for most areas, with a high of around 24 degrees Celsius for parts of southeastern England. That's 75 degrees Fahrenheit. Around 18 degrees will be the high in Scotland and in Northern Ireland. Looking at Friday night then, clearer skies, no rain at all for any areas, with fairly overcast skies over parts of Ireland, but elsewhere we should be seeing some clearer skies, completely clear skies towards the southern coasts of England and Wales, towards the southwest as well. We'll be seeing clear skies overnight here, with low temperatures certainly not very low at all, remaining in double figures for most if not all areas, around 10 or 11 degrees the low in Scotland, around 12 to 15 the low temperature in parts of England and Wales. Looking at the extended forecast, early indications do show that the good weather may continue, at least in some areas, though there may be a little bit of rain interruption on some days. But it does appear that July, at least the first half of it, could be quite a good one for some areas, with some very warm temperatures on the way, perhaps even approaching the high 20s in Celsius there. That's 80 degrees Fahrenheit. And the next weather forecast will be coming up in around 3 days' time. That would be July the 5th.